Describe in detail medical device stakeholder needs. Introduction. Medical device stakeholders represent a diverse group of individuals and organizations with vested interests in the development, regulation, use, and impact of medical devices. Understanding and addressing the needs of these stakeholders are crucial for ensuring the safety, efficacy, and accessibility of medical devices. By recognizing and accommodating the perspectives and requirements of various stakeholders, manufacturers and regulators can better navigate the complex landscape of the medical device industry. This overview aims to define and describe the diverse stakeholder needs within the medical device ecosystem. 1. Patients. Patients are one of the most critical stakeholders in the medical device industry, as they are the end users of these devices. Their needs revolve around safety, efficacy, ease of use, accessibility, and affordability of medical devices. Patients seek devices that improve their health outcomes, enhance their quality of life, and empower them to manage their conditions effectively. Patients also value devices that are reliable, durable, and provide accurate and timely information about their health status. 2. Healthcare providers. Healthcare providers, including physicians, nurses, and other care professionals, rely on medical devices to diagnose, treat, and monitor patients. Their needs center around device effectiveness, ease of integration into clinical workflows, and compatibility with existing healthcare systems. Healthcare providers require devices that are user-friendly, intuitive, and require minimal training to operate effectively. They also value devices that offer connectivity and interoperability features to enable seamless data exchange and integration with electronic health records. 3. Regulators. Regulatory bodies, such as the FDA in the United States and the CE Mark in Europe, play a crucial role in ensuring the safety and effectiveness of medical devices. Their needs focus on rigorous scientific evidence, adherence to quality standards, and continuous monitoring of device performance post-market. Regulators seek transparency from manufacturers regarding device design, development, and post-market surveillance activities to assess and mitigate risks associated with medical devices. They also aim to strike a balance between promoting innovation and safeguarding public health by establishing clear regulatory pathways and guidance for device approval and market entry. 4. Manufacturers. Medical device manufacturers are responsible for designing, developing, and commercializing innovative and safe devices that meet the needs of patients and healthcare providers. Their needs revolve around product innovation, cost effectiveness, regulatory compliance, and market competitiveness. Manufacturers require a streamlined regulatory approval process that ensures timely market entry while maintaining high standards for safety and performance. They also value a supportive ecosystem that fosters collaboration, research, and development to drive innovation and address unmet clinical needs. 5. Payers. Payers, including insurance companies, government agencies, and healthcare organizations, play a significant role in determining access to medical devices. Their needs focus on cost effectiveness, health outcomes, and reimbursement policies. Payers seek evidence-based data on the clinical and economic benefits of medical devices to make informed coverage decisions and reimbursement policies. They also value devices that demonstrate long-term cost savings, improve patient outcomes, and reduced healthcare utilization to justify investment in adoption. In conclusion, addressing the diverse needs of medical device stakeholders is essential for driving innovation, ensuring patient safety, and improving healthcare outcomes. By engaging with patients, healthcare providers, regulators, manufacturers, and payers, stakeholders can collaborate to create a sustainable ecosystem that delivers high-quality, accessible, and effective medical devices to meet the evolving needs of healthcare systems worldwide. Patient needs in the medical device industry. Patients are at the core of the medical device ecosystem, and understanding their needs is essential for developing devices that are safe, effective, and user-friendly. Here is a detailed breakdown of patient needs in the context of medical devices. 1. Safety and efficacy. Patients prioritize the safety and efficacy of medical devices to ensure that they do not pose any harm or risks to their health. They seek devices that have undergone rigorous testing and regulatory approval processes to demonstrate their effectiveness in diagnosing, treating, or monitoring their medical conditions. Patients expect clear instructions on device use, maintenance, and potential risks to ensure safe and proper utilization. 2. Improve health outcomes. Patients look for medical devices that contribute to improving their health outcomes and overall well-being. They want devices that help them manage their conditions, alleviate symptoms, and enhance their quality of life. Patients value devices that enable them to monitor their health parameters, track progress, and make informed decisions about their treatment plans in collaboration with healthcare providers. 3. User-friendly design. Patients prefer medical devices with intuitive and user-friendly designs that are easy to operate, maintain, and troubleshoot. They seek devices that incorporate features such as clear displays, simple interfaces, ergonomic designs, and accessible controls to enhance usability and minimize user errors. Patients appreciate devices that offer customization options to adapt to their individual preferences, needs, and capabilities. 4. Accessibility and affordability. Patients require access to affordable medical devices that are within their financial means and covered by insurance or healthcare plans. They value devices that are readily available in healthcare settings, pharmacies, or online platforms to ensure convenient procurement and timely replacements or refills. Patients seek transparency in pricing, reimbursement policies, and support programs to facilitate access to essential medical devices without financial barriers. 5. Empowerment and engagement. Patients desire medical devices that empower them to actively participate in their healthcare management, treatment decisions, and lifestyle modifications. They appreciate devices that provide educational resources, personalized feedback, and motivational prompts to engage them in self-monitoring, adherence to treatment regimens, and behavior change. Patients value devices that foster communication, collaboration, and shared decision-making with healthcare providers to optimize their health outcomes and long-term well-being. By addressing these patient needs through user-centered design, regulatory compliance, affordability measures, and patient engagement strategies, the medical device industry can enhance patient satisfaction, adherence, and health outcomes. Collaboration with patients as active partners in device development and evaluation processes can lead to the creation of innovative solutions that truly meet the needs and preferences of diverse patient populations. Healthcare providers' needs in the medical device industry. Healthcare providers, including physicians, nurses, and other care professionals, rely on medical devices to deliver quality care, diagnose diseases, monitor patients, and improve treatment outcomes. Understanding their needs is crucial for designing devices that integrate seamlessly into clinical workflows, enhance patient care, and facilitate efficient healthcare delivery. Here is a detailed breakdown of healthcare providers' needs in the context of medical devices. 1. Device effectiveness and reliability. Healthcare providers prioritize the effectiveness and reliability of medical devices to ensure accurate and consistent results in diagnosing conditions, monitoring patient parameters, and delivering treatments. They seek devices that have been clinically validated, peer-reviewed, and evidence-based to support informed clinical decision-making and patient management. 2. Ease of integration and interoperability. Healthcare providers require medical devices that are easy to integrate into their existing clinical workflows, electronic health records, AR systems, and telemedicine platforms. They value devices that offer interoperability features, standard data formats, and secure data exchange protocols to enable seamless integration and real-time communication with other healthcare technologies. 3. User-friendly design and training. Healthcare providers look for medical devices with intuitive interfaces, ergonomic designs, and minimal training requirements to facilitate quick and proficient use in diverse healthcare settings. They appreciate devices that offer clear instructions, prompts, and error alerts to guide them through device operation, troubleshooting, and maintenance tasks efficiently. Healthcare providers value ongoing training, technical support, and updates to ensure competence and compliance with device usage guidelines and best practices. 4. Data accuracy and security. Healthcare providers rely on medical devices to provide accurate and timely data on patient parameters, test results, and treatment outcomes to inform clinical decisions and monitor progress. They prioritize data security, privacy, and compliance with regulatory requirements to safeguard patient information, prevent unauthorized access, and maintain confidentiality in data transmission and storage. 5. Clinical support and care coordination. Healthcare providers appreciate medical devices that offer clinical decision support tools, evidence-based alerts, and actionable insights to optimize patient care, treatment planning, and monitoring. They value devices that facilitate care coordination, communication with multidisciplinary teams, and remote monitoring capabilities to address complex patient needs, ensure continuity of care, and improve health outcomes. By addressing these healthcare providers' needs through user-centric design, interoperability standards, training programs, data security measures, and clinical support tools, the medical device industry can enhance healthcare delivery, streamline clinical workflows, and improve patient outcomes. Collaboration with healthcare providers in device development, evaluation, and implementation processes can lead to the creation of innovative solutions that meet the needs of diverse clinical specialties, settings, and patient populations. Regulatory bodies' needs in the medical device industry. Regulatory bodies play a critical role in ensuring the safety, effectiveness, and quality of medical devices by establishing and enforcing regulations, standards, and guidelines. Understanding the needs of regulatory bodies is essential for medical device manufacturers to navigate the complex regulatory landscape, obtain market approval, and maintain compliance throughout the product lifecycle. Here is a detailed breakdown of regulatory bodies' needs in the context of medical devices. 1. Rigorous scientific evidence. Regulatory bodies require medical device manufacturers to provide robust scientific evidence through preclinical and clinical studies to demonstrate the safety and effectiveness of their devices. They emphasize the importance of well-designed studies, validated endpoints, appropriate statistical analyses, and adequate sample sizes to support regulatory submissions and decision-making processes. Regulatory bodies seek data transparency, reliability, and reproducibility to evaluate the benefits and risks of medical devices accurately and ensure public health protection. 2. Adherence to quality standards. Regulatory bodies expect medical device manufacturers to adhere to international quality standards, such as ISO 13485, to ensure consistent design, development, manufacturing, and post-market surveillance practices. They emphasize the importance of quality management systems, risk management processes, and traceability measures to mitigate potential risks, ensure product reliability, and maintain compliance with regulatory requirements. Regulatory bodies conduct inspections, audits, and assessments to verify manufacturers' compliance with standards and regulations and enforce corrective actions when deviations are identified. 3. Continuous monitoring and surveillance. Regulatory bodies mandate post-market surveillance activities, such as adverse event reporting, complaint handling, and quality system audits, to monitor the safety and performance of medical devices after market approval. They require manufacturers to implement vigilant systems, complaint handling procedures, and risk management processes to promptly identify, investigate, and address issues related to device safety, efficacy, or quality. Regulatory bodies collaborate with healthcare providers, patients, and manufacturers to collect real-world data, monitor trends, and take regulatory action, such as recalls or warnings, to mitigate risks and protect public health. 4. Transparency and accountability. Regulatory bodies expect medical device manufacturers to demonstrate transparency and accountability in their interactions with regulators, stakeholders, and the public throughout the device lifecycle. They require manufacturers to provide complete and accurate information on device design, development, performance, labeling, and post-market activities to enable effective regulatory oversight and decision-making processes. Regulatory bodies promote regulatory predictability, consistency, and responsiveness by providing guidance, feedback, and communication channels to address manufacturers' questions, concerns, and compliance challenges. 5. Innovation and adaptation. Regulatory bodies strive to balance promoting innovation and fostering patient safety by establishing clear regulatory pathways, expedited review programs, and regulatory incentives for breakthrough technologies and medical devices. They collaborate with industry stakeholders, healthcare providers, patients, and experts to address emerging challenges, new technologies, and evolving regulatory trends in the medical device landscape. Regulatory bodies adapt regulations, guidance documents, and review processes to keep pace with technological advancements, global harmonization efforts, and public health priorities to facilitate timely market access for safe and effective medical devices. By addressing these regulatory bodies' needs through rigorous scientific evidence, quality management practices, post-market surveillance activities, transparency measures, and collaboration efforts, medical device manufacturers can navigate the regulatory environment more effectively, ensure compliance with requirements, and bring innovative and safe devices to market efficiently. Collaboration with regulatory bodies in regulatory submissions, audits, and compliance activities can foster a culture of transparency, alignment, and partnership to promote public health and patient safety in the medical device industry. Payers, including insurance companies, government healthcare programs, and managed care organizations, are key stakeholders in the medical device industry. Their needs and requirements play a significant role in determining market access, reimbursement, and adoption of medical devices. Understanding payer needs is crucial for medical device manufacturers to demonstrate value, cost-effectiveness, and positive patient outcomes. Here is a detailed breakdown of payers' needs in the context of medical devices. 1. Clinical efficacy and safety. Payers prioritize clinical evidence demonstrating the efficacy and safety of medical devices in improving patient outcomes, quality of life, and disease management. They seek data from well-designed clinical studies, real-world evidence, comparative effectiveness research, and economic evaluations to assess the clinical benefit and cost-effectiveness of medical devices. Payers require evidence of long-term effectiveness, durability, and safety to justify coverage decisions, formulary placement, and reimbursement rates for medical devices. 2. Health economics and value proposition. Payers emphasize the importance of health economic data, budget impact analyses, cost-effectiveness models, and return on investment calculations to evaluate the value proposition of medical devices. They consider factors such as total cost of care, cost savings, healthcare resource utilization, patient outcomes, and quality adjusted life years to assess the economic value of incorporating medical devices into clinical practice. Payers expect manufacturers to demonstrate how their devices can reduce overall healthcare costs, improve patient outcomes, and deliver value to payers, providers, and patients in a cost-effective manner. 3. Reimbursement and market access. Payers require medical device manufacturers to navigate complex reimbursement processes, coding systems, coverage policies, and payment mechanisms to secure favorable reimbursement arrangements and achieve market access. They expect manufacturers to provide detailed reimbursement dossiers, coding guidance, coverage rationale, and value-based pricing proposals to support reimbursement negotiations with payers and facilitate market uptake of medical devices. Payers assess factors such as clinical necessity, comparative effectiveness, cost considerations, and patient access to determine reimbursement levels, coding assignments, and formulary placement for medical devices. 4. Evidence-based decision-making. Payers rely on evidence-based medicine principles, clinical guidelines, technology assessments, and health technology evaluation frameworks to inform coverage decisions, utilization management policies, and technology adoption strategies for medical devices. They collaborate with clinical experts, health economists, patient advocates, and regulatory agencies to evaluate the clinical utility, safety, and cost-effectiveness of medical devices and make informed coverage determinations based on best available evidence. Payers value transparent communication, data sharing, and stakeholder engagement to foster evidence-based decision-making, align incentives, and optimize healthcare delivery for patients using medical devices. 5. Patient-centered outcomes and access. Payers prioritize patient-centered outcomes, patient preferences, shared decision-making, and access to innovative technologies to ensure that medical devices meet the needs and expectations of patients while delivering value-based care. They advocate for patient access to timely, affordable, and high-quality medical devices that address unmet medical needs, improve health outcomes, enhance patient satisfaction, and empower individuals to manage their health conditions effectively. Payers support initiatives that promote patient education, advocacy, and empowerment to increase awareness, adherence, and engagement in treatment decisions involving medical devices and foster a patient-centered healthcare delivery system. By addressing these payer needs through robust clinical data, health economic analyses, reimbursement strategies, evidence-based decision-making, and patient-centered approaches, medical device manufacturers can enhance market acceptance, reimbursement opportunities, and stakeholder engagement with payers.
Collaboration with payers in evidence generation, value demonstration, and market access strategies can facilitate positive coverage decisions, reimbursement agreements, and patient access to innovative and effective medical devices, ultimately improving healthcare quality, outcomes, and affordability for patients and healthcare systems.
Manufacturers and distributors are essential stakeholders in the medical device industry, responsible for developing, producing, marketing, and distributing medical devices to healthcare providers, patients, and other end users. Understanding the needs and requirements of manufacturers and distributors is crucial for fostering successful partnerships, driving innovation, ensuring regulatory compliance, and optimizing supply chain management within the medical device ecosystem. Here is a detailed breakdown of manufacturers and distributors' needs in the context of medical devices. 1. Regulatory compliance and quality assurance. Manufacturers and distributors prioritize regulatory compliance with global standards, guidelines, and requirements set forth by regulatory bodies such as the FDA, CMARC, ISO, and other authorities to ensure product safety, efficacy, and quality. They seek regulatory expertise, compliance support, and quality management systems to navigate the regulatory approval process, obtain market clearance or approval for medical devices, and maintain regulatory compliance throughout the product lifecycle. Manufacturers and distributors invest in quality assurance programs, risk management processes, post-market surveillance activities, and corrective actions to uphold product quality, safety, and performance standards and meet regulatory expectations in various markets. 2. Innovation and product development. Manufacturers and distributors emphasize innovation, research and development, technological advancements, and new product introductions to meet the evolving needs of healthcare providers, patients, and stakeholders in the medical device industry. They focus on designing innovative solutions, addressing unmet clinical needs, enhancing product features, improving user experience, and leveraging emerging technologies to differentiate their products, drive market growth, and stay competitive in a dynamic healthcare landscape. Manufacturers and distributors collaborate with key opinion leaders, research institutions, clinical experts, and end users to gather feedback, insights, and market intelligence for product ideation, prototyping, validation, and commercialization of novel medical devices. 3. Market access and commercialization. Manufacturers and distributors aim to achieve market access, sales growth, market penetration, and competitive positioning by expanding market reach, establishing distribution channels, and maximizing market share for medical devices. They develop market strategies, distribution networks, pricing models, sales promotions, and marketing campaigns to drive product awareness, market adoption, physician acceptance, and patient access to medical devices across diverse healthcare settings. Manufacturers and distributors seek partnerships, collaborations, licensing agreements, and strategic alliances with healthcare providers, group purchasing organizations, procurement agencies, and international distributors to facilitate market entry, distribution logistics, and commercial success for medical devices. 4. Supply chain management and logistics. Manufacturers and distributors focus on supply chain management, inventory control, demand forecasting, logistics optimization, and distribution efficiency to ensure timely, cost-effective, and reliable delivery of medical devices to end users. They implement supply chain best practices, lean manufacturing principles, just-in-time inventory systems, and distribution networks to streamline production processes, reduce lead times, minimize stockouts, and manage inventory levels effectively to meet customer demand. Manufacturers and distributors leverage data analytics, supply chain technologies, supplier relationships, and transportation solutions to improve supply chain visibility, track product flow, monitor distribution performance, and enhance customer service in the delivery of medical devices. 5. Customer support and training. Manufacturers and distributors provide customer support, technical assistance, training programs, product education, and after-sales services to healthcare providers, users, and customers to maximize product utilization, ensure safe use, and optimize clinical outcomes with medical devices. They offer training materials, user manuals, instructional videos, online resources, and hands-on support to empower customers, enhance product knowledge, address user queries, troubleshoot technical issues, and promote best practices in the use of medical devices. Manufacturers and distributors engage in continuous feedback, customer surveys, satisfaction monitoring, and service improvement initiatives to refine customer support processes, enhance user experience, and build long-term relationships with customers to drive loyalty, retention, and advocacy for their medical devices. By addressing these manufacturers and distributors' needs across regulatory compliance, innovation, market access, supply chain management, and customer support, medical device stakeholders can foster a collaborative ecosystem, drive product success, and deliver value to healthcare providers, patients, and end users in the delivery of safe, effective, and high-quality medical devices for improving healthcare outcomes and advancing patient care. Researchers play a vital role in the medical device ecosystem, contributing to advancements in science, technology, clinical practice, and patient care through rigorous research, innovation, and knowledge generation. Understanding researchers' needs is essential for fostering collaborations, promoting evidence-based medicine, driving research translation, and supporting the development of safe and effective medical devices. Here is a detailed breakdown of researchers' needs in the context of medical devices. 1. Access to data and resources. Researchers require access to high-quality data sources, patient registries, clinical databases, research networks, biobanks, and health information systems to conduct studies, analyze outcomes, and generate evidence on the safety and efficacy of medical devices. They seek research funding, grants, academic partnerships, and institutional support to acquire research resources, infrastructure, equipment, and personnel necessary for conducting clinical trials, preclinical studies, observational research, and health technology assessments in the field of medical devices. Researchers rely on open access publications, scientific journals, research repositories, data sharing platforms, and collaborative networks to disseminate research findings, share best practices, and promote knowledge exchange among peers, practitioners, and stakeholders in the medical device community. 2. Collaboration and interdisciplinary communication. Researchers value collaboration with multidisciplinary teams, clinicians, engineers, statisticians, industry experts, patient advocates, and regulatory professionals to leverage diverse expertise, perspectives, and skills in designing, implementing, and evaluating research studies involving medical devices. They engage in cross-disciplinary research projects, joint ventures, consortia, and research consortia to address complex clinical questions, technological challenges, regulatory issues, and ethical considerations related to the development, evaluation, and adoption of medical devices in healthcare practice. Researchers promote teamwork, mentoring, knowledge transfer, and interdisciplinary communication to foster a culture of innovation, inclusivity, and excellence in research collaboration, capacity building, and professional development within the medical device research community. 3. Ethical and regulatory compliance. Researchers prioritize ethical considerations, patient safety, data privacy, research integrity, and regulatory compliance in conducting research involving human subjects, animal models, genetic materials, and medical devices in accordance with ethical guidelines, legal requirements, and professional standards. They adhere to research ethics committees, institutional review boards, informed consent processes, and data protection regulations to ensure the ethical conduct of research, protection of research participants, and compliance with regulatory frameworks governing the use of medical devices in research settings. Researchers advocate for ethical research practices, transparency, accountability, and responsible conduct of research to uphold scientific integrity, trustworthiness, and credibility in the evaluation, dissemination, and translation of research findings into clinical practice and policy decisions. 4. Evidence generation and translation. Researchers aim to generate high-quality evidence, robust study designs, valid research methods, and reliable data analyses to evaluate the effectiveness, safety, performance, and value of medical devices in real-world settings, clinical trials, comparative studies, and health outcomes research. They employ evidence synthesis, meta-analyses, systematic reviews, health technology assessments, and evidence-based medicine principles to analyze research data, evaluate treatment outcomes, and generate actionable insights for guiding clinical decision-making, policy development, and healthcare resource allocation related to medical devices. Researchers prioritize research translation, dissemination strategies, knowledge transfer activities, and implementation science to bridge the gap between research evidence, clinical practice, and healthcare policy by facilitating the uptake, adoption, and integration of evidence-based findings into routine care practices, guidelines, and quality improvement initiatives for optimizing patient outcomes and healthcare delivery with medical devices. 5. Training and professional development. Researchers seek training opportunities, educational programs, workshops, conferences, symposia, and mentorship initiatives to enhance research skills, methodological expertise, grant writing capabilities, and publication proficiency in the field of medical device research. They participate in research capacity building, career development programs, networking events, and scientific exchanges to strengthen research competencies, leadership skills, collaborative partnerships, and scientific communication in advancing research knowledge, innovation, and impact in the medical device industry. Researchers engage in lifelong learning, continuing education, research mentorship, and peer support to foster a culture of professional growth, scientific excellence, and research sustainability in generating new knowledge, driving research discoveries, and making meaningful contributions to the field of medical device research for improving healthcare outcomes and patient well-being. By addressing these researchers' needs across access to data, collaboration, ethics and compliance, evidence generation, and professional development, stakeholders in the medical device industry can support the research community, foster research innovation, and promote evidence-based decision-making in the development, evaluation, and implementation of safe and effective medical devices for enhancing patient care, advancing scientific knowledge, and promoting public health outcomes in healthcare practice. In conclusion, understanding the diverse needs of stakeholders involved in the medical device ecosystem is paramount for fostering collaboration, driving innovation, ensuring patient safety, and delivering effective healthcare solutions. By addressing the unique requirements of various stakeholders, including researchers, manufacturers, healthcare providers, patients, regulators, and payers, the medical device industry can navigate complex challenges, seize opportunities for growth, and achieve collective goals for improving patient outcomes and advancing public health priorities. Here are key points to consider regarding stakeholder needs in the medical device domain. 1. Researchers. Researchers play a crucial role in generating evidence, advancing knowledge, and evaluating the safety and efficacy of medical devices through rigorous scientific inquiry, study design, data analysis, and research translation. Their needs include access to data, resources, funding, collaboration opportunities, ethical guidance, evidence-based methods, and professional development support to conduct high-quality research, drive innovation, and contribute to evidence-based decision-making in the medical device field. 2. Manufacturers. Medical device manufacturers require clear regulatory pathways, streamlined approval processes, quality standards, market access strategies, innovation incentives, and stakeholder engagement to develop, manufacture, market, and distribute safe, effective, and innovative medical devices that meet user needs, regulatory requirements, and market demands. 3. Healthcare providers. Healthcare providers seek evidence-based guidelines, clinical training, device usability, safety information, reimbursement support, post-market surveillance, and interoperability solutions to integrate medical devices into clinical practice, improve patient care outcomes, enhance workflow efficiency, ensure user competency, and promote patient safety in healthcare delivery settings. 4. Patients. Patients value access to information, shared decision-making, patient advocacy, device usability, user experience, safety alerts, adverse event reporting, informed consent, and patient engagement to make informed choices, participate in care decisions, manage treatment outcomes, and advocate for patient-centered care in using medical devices that align with their preferences, values, and health needs. 5. Regulators. Regulatory authorities require clear guidance, compliance standards, risk assessment protocols, vigilance systems, post-market surveillance data, enforcement mechanisms, international harmonization, and stakeholder consultation to ensure the safety, effectiveness, quality, and performance of medical devices on the market and protect public health by upholding regulatory compliance, transparency, and accountability in regulating medical devices. 6. Payers. Payers, including insurers, reimbursement agencies, health systems, and policymakers, need evidence of value, cost effectiveness, patient outcomes, health economics data, coverage decisions, budget impact assessments, and reimbursement policies to inform payment decisions, coverage determinations, technology assessments, and healthcare financing strategies related to medical devices to allocate resources efficiently, optimize healthcare spending, and address healthcare disparities in delivering equitable, affordable, and sustainable healthcare services to patients and populations. By recognizing and addressing the diverse needs of stakeholders in the medical device ecosystem, industry stakeholders can foster collaboration, innovation, quality improvement, patient-centered care, regulatory compliance, evidence-based practice, and sustainable healthcare delivery models that prioritize patient safety, clinical effectiveness, stakeholder engagement, and public trust in advancing the development, evaluation, adoption, and utilization of safe, effective, and accessible medical devices for improving healthcare outcomes, promoting health equity, and enhancing the overall quality of care in healthcare systems globally.